Can you do that for me just one time? 3, 2, 1, go crazy! I got it in you! And you're going to be really excited for this next guy, so please get excited for Sunil Persaud!
My name's Sunil.
What's up, everybody? So, he didn't say this, but I actually was born here, and then we moved to Greenville, and I came back here, I get to visit. So, right now I'm feeling like Drake. So, huh?
Where's Greenville?
It's in North Carolina.
They don't know that?
I got hecklers in my own squad. Let me come in. But I feel like Drake right now, because basically I started from the bottom, but now I'm here. But I don't know how long I'll be able to stay here. I'll go back in a couple weeks. But one thing about living in Greenville is, I don't know, my Indians, can y'all make some noise, brown people? See, down there, everybody looks at me and they either assume, well, in the old times, they assumed I was a terrorist. But now I've graduated to Jesus Christ because I grew the hair out and look a little bit fly. So in the older times, they would always assume that, oh, he's a terrorist. But see, now more Indian movies have started to come out. So you got your Slumdog Millionaire, your $1 Million Arm, and I get the shit end of the stick because I work at a movie theater. So every time people come out of movies and they see Indian people doing something, they're like, oh, you must be so proud of your people. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, because I'm Guyanese. My parents are from Guyana, South America. So they're like, you must be so proud. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm from Guyana. I'm not from here. I'm not y'all. But the thing is with that is, I play basketball too, and a lot of people don't expect Indian people to play basketball. So when they see me, they automatically associate me with a foreign basketball player. So I get Ginobili a lot. At one time I did get a mixed guy. I got Tony Parker, but he's still foreign because he's French. So I gotta work hard. So it doesn't matter what I do on the basketball court, I will always be that foreign guy. So if I did a Euro step and a windmill, for people who know basketball, they would talk about the Euro step and how much it was like Ginobili. They wouldn't see a 5'7" guy windmilling. And it's kind of a burden because me growing up there is, well, I'm not complaining, I love my life, but me being there, there's not a lot of brown people around, so everybody looks the same. And I was raised with a Coolie person culture. If everybody knows what Coolie persons are, it's basically a person from Guyana, South America, in that region there. And my parents, what they do is, they raised me with that culture. So they don't talk the same way we talk. See, they speak Creoles. It's basically broken English that people talk to each other. So my friends, when they meet me, or people meet me for the first time, they're like, hey, speak your language. And my language is broken English. Like, it's not fluent, it's not anything like that. It's extremely broken English. And they expect it to sound good, but it doesn't sound good. And what my parents instilled in me is the discipline on the side of Coolie people culture. Because with that is, you didn't get whippings, you get licks. It's spelled L-I-X, not L-I-C-K-S for you freaks in here. You didn't get licked by your parents. They do that in West Virginia. We don't do that in North Carolina. So, you get licks. And my friends didn't really know what licks was. They thought it was candy. Because they heard licks, they assumed lollipop, you get licks. So, I'd be in there messing around, doing stupidness like I normally do. And my mom would be like, you want licks? And I'm like, shit, I fucked up. But my friends are like, no, man, go get it, get it. Go ahead, it's good. It's good, candy. The candy's good. I'm like, it's not candy, I can't share with y'all. But my parents, one thing I love about them is when they're around people who aren't like family, they speak perfect English. They're very strict about speaking perfect English. So they're really hard on me speaking proper English. But what's hilarious is when you get in trouble, that's when my parents' ethnicity show. That's when the Creoles comes out. So my mom will warn me, she'll send a warning shot when I'm younger. She'll like, Sunil, you need to stop, I'll get you in trouble. But when she gets mad, she'll be like, look, buddy, let me tell you this. Keep doing what you're doing, because put 2 lashes on your tail, then you can know. And my friends still don't understand that. They laugh about it because they still think, they're like, oh, he's getting licks again? Come on, man, still got candy in his house. What's the fuck is that guy? And one of the good things about being different is, like, a lot of people want to get to know you. See, when I was in middle school, white girls really didn't like me. Like, I was not one of the end things. All people who colored, they can agree with me. I don't know how I was in Canada, but that's how I was in America. They didn't want the color guy. But now that we're a hot item, we're basically like dogs and persons with these bitches. Because they will run from any hilarious. Like, I'll be in class, I don't even have to do shit. I just sit there and I just act dumb. And they just sort of like, so, what are you? And if you say white with a tan, they'll walk away. I just fuck with them like, I'm white. Like, no, you aren't. I was like, yeah, I am. I was like, look, I stopped taking showers at 85. This is colored skin terms. And they were like, oh my God, I can't, I don't want you anymore. See, I did date one white girl though, and, well, I did a couple white girls, but I dated one white girl that was really serious. And funny thing with her is, she would try to relate to the racism that was done to me. And for white people, y'all rule the world basically. Y'all don't have to worry about dealing with racism, and it's really hard when people try to relate to it. So she looked at me and she asked, why do I get mad about racism? I was like, because it's not real. It's fucked up, it's saying mean shit. And she was like, well, I have a story for you. I said, okay, go ahead, tell me the story. She's like, well, when I was growing up, people would always look at me and they call me a slut. So I paused and was like, well, let me take a look at you real quick. How you dress? Slut. How you carry yourself? Slut. You suck my whole team's dick. You're a slut. Thanks, y'all. Y'all been great. I appreciate y'all coming out to Toronto.
Sunil Persaud! Yeah! Oh boy! Licks were a lot different in my house. It wasn't a punishment. It was more of a treat. Delicious burger. Great! We're going to keep this thing going with your next comedian,